Hey friends, fam, and maybe strangers who stumbled upon our videos. I am Holly, and if you've seen our previous videos, you know that I am with Albert, and on trail we go by Grandma and Rambling Man. If you've subscribed to our channel, you've seen our two previous videos that we attempted to make while we thru-hiked the Appalachian Trail. But walking 8 to 20 miles a day and videoing and blogging and everything that goes along with that was a little too cumbersome. So we are on a new adventure, and I'm going to attempt this whole YouTube thing again so that our friends and family can come along. Maybe you'll be inspired to do something a little untraditional with your time. So we are in a one-year trip, hopefully, through all of the national parks that we can get to in the continental United States. Also some random hikes, just any kind of cool spots we can see, primarily focusing on free camping. The goal is to kind of live off of the land. There's so much land out there that people don't realize that is available to us to sleep on for free. Why are we doing this? So many people ask us why. Why would you quit your job again and get rid of all your stuff again and this time move into your car? Why not? Because we can. Because when we thru-hiked the Appalachian Trail, I had this crazy idea that what if we did this whole freedom thing again for longer than 6 months and with maybe a few more luxuries and amenities than we had last time. And the next question is how? Everyone, how can you do that? How can you guys go for a year without working? Well, we worked for ever since we came home from trail, and we're kind of cheap. We're penny pinchers when we want to be, and we can be pretty luxurious too when afforded. We saved all of our money. We shared a vehicle for the last, since we came home from the Appalachian Trail. We sold that vehicle. We bought a new vehicle, new to us. We bought a 2011 Ford Explorer, and we gutted the back out of it. We got rid of our apartment. We moved in with Albert's mother, thanks Eva, for a few months before we left. And we purchased a bunch of guides. First we bought a road atlas, and I kind of studied this like my little Bible for the last, 9-10 months. And we got a guide to the national parks, and that was our next point, we're really gonna do this. We started going through, marking them. And then we bought some passports to the national parks. And then I was like, oh yeah, we're really doing this. We have all this stuff. We have a car, we've gutted it. And so we bought some plywood and tried to watch some videos of other people that have attempted this crazy whole van life phenomenon. But we couldn't find anybody else that had attempted to move into a Ford Explorer. So we kind of had to do it on our own. Neither one of us had ever used a circular saw. Didn't really know what we were doing, but we can read a tape measure, measure twice, cut once, and that seemed to work for us. So here's a little glimpse of our build out. And we'll take you on a full tour of the inside in one of our next episodes.
Nice. All right.
All right, time to go to the hardware store?
Time to go to the hardware store.
once we had the Explorer built out, we had a place to live. We're not living in the car all of the time. We also have a tent because it's nice to be under the stars with the breeze. But the car is nice for the weather and wildlife, should they happen to be in the area. But once we had all that taken care of, we had purchased all of our gear, and we had to waterproof everything, spray everything with permethrin because bugs love me. So we definitely had to safeguard against that. It took about 2 days in the yard, and it kind of looked like a big garage sale. I asked a few of my Facebook friends if they had any questions about what we were doing, and I got some questions, pretty common questions for people who live outside. First of them was, how do you guys shower if you're not paying to stay anywhere? Well, first of all, lakes. Those are pretty easy to take a bath in. And then we have a portable shower. It's a solar shower that you fill with water and set in the sun for like a couple hours. It gets nice and warm, and we can shower with that. And then we also have a lot of baby wipes too. So they're kind of the old standby in the tent. The other question was, where do you go to the bathroom? Well, just like everyone else, we go to the bathroom in a toilet when a toilet's available. But when they're not, we have a portable toilet, and we dig what's called a privy. It's like a 6-inch hole in the ground, and yeah, that's where everything goes. We have a toilet that sits on top of it, and we just bury it every couple days, move the toilet. Always make sure that it's about 400 feet away from any water source, or as far away as you can get from the water, just to keep the water safe for drinking. So yeah, that's how we go to the bathroom. Just like everybody else, it's really not that big of a deal once you get used to it. And my favorite question was from my friend Ernesto, and his question is, do y'all know the Muffin Man? No, Ernesto, I don't know the Muffin Man, but after a little research, I found out that he was some kind of creepy children's folklore abductor guy from England or something like that. So I don't ever want to meet the Muffin Man. But yeah, I definitely don't know the Muffin Man, and you probably shouldn't hang out with the Muffin Man either. So that's all of our Q&A. That's our first video, just a little glimpse of what we're doing. So if you liked what you saw, or you're interested in our travels, hit the subscribe button, share it, but most importantly, go on your own adventure.